Hello everyone and welcome to part 3 of this epically long replay between Protoss versus Zerg. Gonna go ahead and get back to the action. Death and Taxes, take a look at the score currently, 29 to 31. Let's see, Mokyu, the levels are 14, 18, 14, 17, 13 versus 15, 16, 15, 19, 13. So Drake now level 14, bringing up the rear in terms of level, and this game is still really anyone's game to have so far. You can see that there are 2 tier 2 towers left on both sides of the map, at both players or both teams now trying to repurchase and buy up what is necessary. Still looking to wait for Brax to help me and Echo to help me in terms of being able to see items. It takes a lot to try to figure out what the items are, hitting escape, V, and 1 all at the same time. Yeah, a lot of action can happen in the 30 seconds that it takes to view one player's items. Anyways, we're going to see the player, Chrono Elixir now down, and we're going to see how much damage can be dealt here. All the action now happening in the center portion of the map, trying to clear it out, but no one doing any real plucking as of yet, or trying to do any sort of engagement. Meanwhile, Raynor with Raynor's Death and Taxes clearing out the main creep camp over here. A lot of damage to be had as this game is now accelerating, both sides with a lot going on. But now over here on the North River, you're going to see 3 Protoss, 4 Protoss, and then 4 Zerg players also engaging in the forest as well. So this could become a very, very bad engagement in just a moment. As we can see, yes, Chan is now burrowed as well. Everything happening back more towards the center as we're going to have a push towards the top now. Chan ready to engage over here. And it looks like we are going to have a pluck in just a moment. Yes, oh no, a missing pluck and a missing rocket as well. There you go. There is a putrefy onto the Queen of Zerg right there. But down goes Chan. Oh, Chan now backing off at just the right moment. He's now trying to pull away, pushing back as well. Both sides getting a lot of damage on each other. The Zerg Drake gets taken down, and the Protoss Drake gets taken down. Another aberrated Claymore coming in, and Grunty is in a bit of trouble. Both sides are going to be losing heroes left and right as the Zerg player is in trouble. There you go. You can see it was pretty much an all-kill for the Protoss team. Only 1 hero left. Will he be able to return home? And a boomerang just missing, but no. So it is going to be an all-kill on one side versus a 3-kill on the other, as both sides did heavy damage to each other, now sitting at 32 to 36. Now, with these additional Marines on both sides, it's not going to get any real true advantage in terms of the Raynor's Raiders right now. Stalker is going to get destroyed. Marines absorbing a lot of that damage already, focusing down those units one at a time. It looks like this one Hydralisk will get taken down. The Marines may be able to finish off the Stalker before the Hydralisk does get taken down. Down goes that last Marine. 2 Marines versus 1 Stalker, and it looks like the Marines will come out slightly ahead, as the units are going to be getting to just run in, push, and then instantaneously pretty much die. A quick silencing shot there coming in from Death and Taxes once more. A magnetic link coming in from Jackson as well, as we're going to see what's going to be happening. And oh, it looks like Jackson was trying to creep out this creep camp down over here. It is going to be 2, as Ace does have a decent number of Marines. The Marines, however, are going to get taken down rather by all of these Zerg units in just a moment. Only 2 of them are left. Those Raynor's Raiders only have 105 hit point each, as the one Jackson able to barely escape at just the right moment. And now, oh, we can see that Sarah Kerrigan is down low on hit points, and yes, does get taken down. But there is a pluck, a counter pluck. King of David now, oh, using the very, very nice chemical reversal in order to escape. He is trying to run away. It looks like he may take damage and die from the Chaos Theory. No, he does not die from the Chaos Theory. Hiding in the shadows, perhaps in the smoke screen once more, gonna re-engage, and both sides taking in a lot of damage already. King David sitting at level 21. He's in a really wrong position. 1 shot, and yes, he does get taken down. King David getting a little bit greedy in that engagement. Death and Taxes not close enough to be getting destroyed there. As you can see, 2,000 energy and 351, that is a lot of energy to be had. The energy regenerating faster than those hit points. Now, both sides in a bit of trouble already. You can see Ace may try to do ahead and go for a push. He does have a 3-2 or a 3-1 advantage. Jackson is back over here as well. You can now see Raynor coming back in. Kerrigan gonna bring up the rear as well. Kerrigan, it looks like she does have perhaps an Imperial Sanctum, so 1 Boomerang will recover a lot of lost hit points already. What is going to be happening here is Kerrigan gonna actually perhaps try to take down the rest of those units, or pull back with a Boomerang. That is a question. No, not going to just use that Glaive Worm, attacking very, very quickly. quickly. Drake now coming back over as well, trying to bring in the rear, perhaps trying to re-engage in a better predicament. And oh, a pluck on, and now a shrapnel cloak. Down it goes, taking a lot of damage. Jackson getting stunned in the back, and oh, getting pushed away. And oh, very nice. The Marines absorbing some of that damage there. And oh, we may have a pluck. No, the magnitude does not hit. Will Mandrake be able to catch up? Mandrake, oh, Jackson getting taken down. No tower down over here, as now Mandrake and Jackson, a very, very nice, deadly combination working together, able to clear it off. Now, in the center, we can see King David moving forward with Biotron, trying to move its way forward. Once again, what we have, Toxie sitting at level 21, 17, 18, 17, 15. Oh, there's the scores. There's the items for just a moment. Quickly take a look at it. Thank you, King David, for pulling up that for just a moment so we can at least see what items there were. I can't pause this replay, but then again, well, I probably could. But then again, I'd break in the action just a little bit anyways. Now, you can see Toxie looking to clear out some of the creeps on the north side. And now King David doing a good job, going to be able to finish off all of those units very, very easily. The Neurotic Visage doing a great job keeping up, and now we're gonna have a very, very fast moving Toxie moving across the map, and perhaps gonna try to focus down. And will King David actually be able to take down the Leviathan by himself? It looks like he will be able to, as he does have a Q on him as well coming in. And now, oh, a Hyperion shield generator, increasing the amount of damage even further. And that is going to be a lot of damage indeed. Leviathan already down to 100 hit points. And now King David, the Protoss army, able to pick up Leviathan for that additional 20% damage bonus. And I believe the Zerg is going to be in a little bit of a problem unless Death and Taxes, or perhaps some other Zerg player, going to be able to take down Aeon. Aeon does have a lot of damage. 100 splash damage, as we can now see. Perhaps we are going to get a Q over here, and this may be a double hit in just a moment. Back over here, we can see a lot happening over there. And what is going to be happening over here? The Q is still on. Are they going to engage? Yes, they are going to start to engage. Aberrated Claymore may pull into effect in just a moment. Meanwhile, the Zerg players are just simply defending over here. Toxie now trying to push back. Shrapnel Cloak. King David is in a bit of trouble. He will get taken down. Yes, there he goes, as all 5 of the Zerg party is over there. King David overexposing himself just a little bit in that engagement, as we now see Grunty continuing to push back out and make another move. Death and Taxes, another silencing shot, and oh, another damaging shot on Death and Taxes, down to 300 hit points, as that bonus 20% damage, not enough to take him down. Raynor is sitting at a 200 damage bonus increase, meanwhile 213, so both sides, Raynor is dealing a lot of damage. Raynor also giving that additional command aura, plus 10% damage bonus, a very effective combination with Kerrigan, as that Glaive Worm also gets bonused as well. You can now see down over here, Aeon going to get taken down by Grunty. Grunty pretty much not having to worry about anything at all, as he is fighting in the river. The Protoss tries to come in, unable to get any plucks off, so it is going to be Aeon buff versus Leviathan buff, at least for a little while longer. Marines now pushing off to the north side over here. It looks like we are going to get a push perhaps onto this tower here in just a moment, but I believe Jackson will be able to finish off very, very easily. Yeah, Ace and Raynor able to finish off all of those creep waves. The center tower not going to get destroyed at all. A lot of Marines following Death and Taxes, 10 of them to be exact, as that is the maximum number of Marines that follow Jim Raynor around. As we now see Zealots now trying to shut down the Zealots, or the Roaches over here. They are going to get destroyed, but there's going to perhaps be a large engagement back over here. Is it going to be enough? We perhaps could be seeing a pluck. No pluck at all. Aberrated Claymore now being used. Will it be enough? Perhaps to pluck in, and oh no, Mini-X does not do a pluck, even though the magnitude did in fact hit. And there is that, not chemical reversible, Neurotic Visage once more. Both sides now playing very, very conservatively, not trying to engage, not trying to do anything at all. You can see Death and Taxes now running around with Jackson. We're going to see Roaches and Hydralis in the center. We're going to have a counterattack, a counter push perhaps over here. And both sides know that this is the critical stage in the game. If they are not very careful, and oh, the reversal just in time. Oh, there's a Shrapnel Cloak, and oh, a Magnitude and a Pluck. Drake may be in trouble, but down it goes as well. We may see Mimi X now try to push back in. He gets taken down after the silencing shot, as more and more damage still being dealt on both sides of the board. A lot of damage to be had. More life still coming back in, and there we go. King David overexposing himself. He may get taken down. No, using that ability, but there, finally he does get destroyed. Now there are only 2 heroes left for the Protoss side. Trying to go after any of those heroes will be very dangerous, and oh, there is a long distance stun. Jackson now clearing out this creep wave, and with the Roaches, Hydralisks, and Marines bringing up the rear, I believe this center tower will get taken down in just a moment. Since it was pretty much an all-kill on the far side, we only have Raynor's ace right now trying to push back in, but that tower does fall. 1 tier 2 tower left for the Protoss, and that is it. And now trying to push that all-important tier 3 tower. The damage already halfway down as the shields have been destroyed. Raynor's Raiders now dropping in just at the wrong time, unable to do that engagement as the Zerg continue this unrelenting pressure here in the main base. We'll see what's going to be happening as the Zerg now may be able to push down this bottom base. No, the magnitude does not hit anything at all, as all the units are desperately trying to run and return home. Will Drake be able to catch any key targets? It looks like, oh, a very, very nice flash coming in. In comes a Martyr trying to get back into this engagement, and oh, magnitude not, or just missing that target. Narzak deciding to back off. The Drakes are 16 versus 15, so Narzak slightly behind compared to Mini X so far in this game. As you can now see, Grunty just continuing to run along. Will any damage be dealt? Narzak perhaps trying to get some damage onto all of the Zerg heroes that are off to the north. And oh, Chan does spot Kerrigan, and is Kerrigan going to get destroyed? Yes, Kerrigan does get destroyed. There she goes. So Kerrigan overexposing herself right there, getting hit with the Putrefy to finish it off. Chan now looking to perhaps get back into this game here in just a moment. And now you can see that Biotron running around and nothing hitting those targets there. This one particular Drake is currently being exposed, as this one Spinecrawler dangerously low on hit points. We can now see King David trying to clear out these creep tumors, and oh, it looks like it is going to be a counter pluck, and just enough for Jackson to get taken down. And once again, Magnetic Link once again being reestablished, and it looks like Aberrated Claymore going to try to shut down this one particular Spinecrawler. It does get destroyed without an issue, so both sides now down to no, this tower has been destroyed as well. So Death and Taxes doing a push on the south lane, or the bottom lane, and now maybe able to perhaps take down this tower. This would be a huge, huge blow, as this tier 3 tower, if it gets taken down, these gateways and the Cybernetics core will get destroyed as well. Raynor about to finish off this tower, nothing really stopping it, but meanwhile top over here, more plucking going on. Grunty gets taken down as this tier 3 tower gets taken down. So both tier 3 towers have been destroyed on both sides. This is turning into a very even matchup already. King David now trying to escape. Down goes Jackson, and now more kills coming back in, and Narzak now clearing out the Roach Warren and all of these other important buildings as well. Meanwhile, Raynor clearing out some important buildings of his own, perhaps taking down some of these pylons and this Templar archives as well. You can now see King David perhaps trying to push this center tower. Jackson in the center of 2 towers, able to fend this off. The spawning pool does get taken down, only giving additional minerals to both sides. As you now see Death and Taxes trying to push off against this Photon Cannon here, and we are now in the late game, folks. Stay tuned for part 4 of this. Actually, no, I'll continue this replay until the 15-minute mark. I thought I was at the 15-minute mark. So yeah, and stay tuned for part 4, which will be coming in just a moment. But Death and Taxes doing a great job. There's a silencing shot, taking down some of those Marines already. In comes the rest of the units. Death and Taxes should be able to get off another silencing shot in just a second, perhaps finish off this creep wave. Meanwhile, the center tower now being pushed. Hyperion shield generator and being pulled in. Narzak taking additional bonus damage. The shrapnel cloak taking him down. As King David trying to take down this Roach Warren. Will it be enough? Yes, the Roach Warren does get taken down, but he gets taken down as well. So both sides losing some critical buildings, but another tier 2 tower now down as Mini X tries to clear out the center creep wave rather quickly. Now, you can see Mini X, there are a lot of heroes. Take a look at the hero levels: 17, 22, 19, 18, 22 versus, oh, wait a second. Is he going to see the items? No, I don't see the items any longer. Grunty? No, not Grunty. Jackson? Nope. Sorry, I saw the items for just a moment. You guys can rewind it and rewatch it. As Biotron and Raynor are the two heroes left up and standing for the Protoss side at this stage in the game. Stay tuned for part 3 of this, or part 4 of this replay series between Protoss and Zerg, an in-house special featuring Jim Raynor here on Storm of the Imperial Sanctum.